Alright, good day my viewers. My name is Bawuma. I just want to show you simple steps of deriving quadratic formula. There are many who are finding challenge in this, and without this I bet you there are some equations you will not be able to solve, because there are some you cannot use to find the factorization method. But with the simple formula method, I believe you'll be able to solve all quadratic equations. So now let's go. Now I believe by now you all are familiar with this simple equation, which is written as ax squared plus bx plus c equals to 0. Now with this simple quadratic equation, we are going to derive our quadratic formula called almighty formula. Now let's go. We have ax squared plus bx equals to, now you move the c to the right hand side. Moving the c which cross the equation sign will turn to negative. Now next is to divide outside of the equation with the coefficients of x squared. Dividing all sides of the equation with the coefficients of x squared, we have a and a. Okay, after dividing all sides of the equations with the coefficients of x squared, which is a, now our next equations give us this. Now next, don't be confused, just follow the step of, I believe you will catch up. Now next is to add half the coefficients of x. Let me write it so that you also view it. Add the coefficients, the half square of x. Now if you look at the equation very well, you discover that the coefficients of x is b all over a. So according to the instruction, we are to add half square of the coefficients of x, and half square the coefficients of x is b all over a times half all square, and this gives us b all over 2a all square. So we'll add this to the both sides of the equation. Now let's go. We have x squared plus bx all over a all square plus b all over a all square equals to minus c all over a plus b all over 2a all square. Now if you take a look at this, you see that in the coefficients of x we have b all over a, and also in this we have b all over a, and also here we have x squared, and also here we have square. So what we do is to encode this square on x plus b all over what? 2 what? A. That is to say x plus b all over 2a all square will give you x square plus bx all over what? A plus b square. If you expand this, it's going to give us this. Now having known that, let's move on. Now we have x plus b all over 2a all square equals to, we bring out this. Now we have c minus c all over a plus square of b is b square. Now square of 2a, we have 4a square. Now here we can do something by taking the LCM of a and 4a square, and the LCM of a and 4a square is 4a square. So x plus b all over 2a all square equals to minus c. Now minus c. Now taking the LCM at 4a square, we now have all 4a square as LCM. Now 4a square go into a, we have what? 4a. So 4a will times this plus 4a square go into 4a square, we have 1 times 2b square, we have b square. So here we now have x plus b all over 2a all square equals to, now we arrange this by writing b square. Now 4a times minus c is equals to minus 4ac all over 4a square. Now we take the square root of both sides. Taking the square root of both sides, we have x plus b all over 2a. Taking the square roots, we have 2. This is root. Now 2, we cancel 2. Here remains. So we take the root of this, and we now have plus minus the root of all this equation b square expression rather minus ac all over 4a square. Now let's go. We have x plus b all over 2a equals to plus minus. Now the root of b square minus 4ac is equals to root of b square minus 4ac all over root of 4 is 2, root of a square is a. Okay, so having gotten this, we'll now move b all over 2a to the right hand side. Moving that, the sign will change. We now have minus b all over 2a plus minus root of b square minus 4ac all over 2a. Now having gotten this, we now see that the LCM in the right hand side are the same. The LCM in the right hand side are the same, so we just choose one. So for you to know why this is this, check my next channel I'm going to release. I will show you why LCM in two expressions, you just pick one, then you add the two expressions at the denominator. Why at the numerator rather, why you pick one at the denominator. Now we now have our quadratic formula or almighty formula as x equals to minus b plus minus root of b square minus 4ac all over 2. So this becomes a quadratic equation. Thanks for watching. I hope this have helped you. So please help me subscribe and click on the thumb below to also help me like and share this video. God bless you. Thanks.